Hey, mama. How you doing? I gotta borrow your computer. We're making PowerPoints how to be men. We're making PowerPoints.
In this video, the boys and I used an hour to create a PowerPoint on how to be men. Please vote for your favorite PowerPoint in the description.
How much time do I have?
An
hour.
Fuck.
What's your email?
Okay, I'll send it to you when we get there. I have to work on the PowerPoint.
I'm done with it.
You're
Do I
done?
share?
Is it just one fucking slide?
No, it's 5 slides.
Oh, what the fuck?
Impressive.
You're speedy.
Bro,
Jesus.
you just started.
If you're looking for certain images, be careful what you search.
I've already figured that out. I've already figured it out.
Yes.
Why did I put a period on this slide? I didn't put a period on any other slide, but this one got one.
Men don't have periods.
Maybe you don't know what it
you
takes to
know.
be a real man.
I mean, that fucking shit.
What's that screaming I keep hearing?
Don't worry about it. Don't fucking worry about it. I'm just about to. I gotta do a little bit of touch-ups.
I've been ready. You ever watched American Psycho?
I have.
Yes.
You know that part where they're looking at their business cards?
Yes.
That's about to be us with these PowerPoints.
Oh shit.
Spin it, man.
Spin the wheel. Here we
Spin
go.
Spin the wheel. Spin the wheel.
Spin the wheel.
Let's see who's up first.
Yeah.
Chaia.
First one finished.
That's
Someone
on
who
the
is
chopping
legitimately
block.
not a man.
Why I will not take my meds. As a real man should not. It will get me. It will get me.
Oh, Lord.
Get out of my head. Get out of my head.
There's just a lot going on.
Let's go.
Next slide. This is how to be an Alpha Sigma male.
Which one?
Everyone at once.
Oh, that's it.
The end.
That's it.
That's it.
All right.
I haven't even sleeping.
Next person.
That was a fever dream.
That was a nightmare. Holy shit.
I can't believe that took you a whole hour to make.
It actually
Dakota.
Dakota.
Yes.
How to Be a Man by Dakota. Next slide. All right, awesome. Always be running one of these scenarios through your head. I feel like this is utmost importance, whether it's fighting a bear, surviving the zombie apocalypse, or fighting off a group of ninjas. I feel like those three scenarios are the core of what a man is. Make sure you're compensating. Are you lacking? You lacking in the height department in the bedroom? Buy a big truck. Buy a big gun, and always make sure you're flashing your fat stacks of cash. Keep compensating, baby. Find happiness with the simple things. We don't need 50 different pillows on the bed. We don't even need a bed frame. Throw that mattress on the floor and sleep the sleep of kings. Show no fear. Walking away from an explosion without looking. Punching a shark. Or you're telling your woman when she's being crazy. We can show no fear. Show no emotions. Take all your feelings and shove them deep down inside of you, and then keep them to yourself until you die from a stress-induced heart attack in your 40s. Stand up for what you believe in.
Yes.
I'm like, this photo really just encompasses that in itself. These next couple slides are just gonna be some pictures that I believe captures what it really means to be a man, and I chose Ryan Reynolds here for obvious reasons. Every man is in love with him. Got the whole body here. That's
nasty.
Dude, that's kind of sexy.
yes. Good old
Oh my god.
One paper cut and that dude's dead.
Every guy's had this happen. Every guy has had this scenario of standing at the urinal and shaking out every last drop. When then your dick going, but wait, there's more! Now you're a man.
My life has been turned upside down.
Alright, next up.
Alright.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, baby. Now, this is on how to be a man that your mama can be proud of. You got to make your mama proud in everything you do in your life. So, next slide, please. First off, mama had to have raised you right. You got to have good manners. You got to always be respectful of those around you. Just don't be a dick. Help those who can't help themselves. Again, don't be a dick. And always say please and thank you. Seriously, just don't be a dick, dude. Next slide, please. Now, you have to be honorable. If someone insults your mama, you gotta put them in a coffin. Your mama's amazing, that's just that. If someone looks at your mama, you gotta put them in a hospital bed, because they should know not to look at your mama. That's your own mama. And if someone says something nice about your mama, you need to fight them. They should know not to talk about your mama.
I love my mama.
Next slide, please.
Dude.
Like mama taught you. If you're ever walking behind a lady at night, you have to sprint her. You have to catch up to her and protect her, because people might be out to attack her. If you ever see someone who gets a hug around you, you gotta ask for a hug. You know, where's my hug at? Because mama always hugged you. And if someone insults you, you better tell them that they're wrong, because mama said you were perfect, and mama's never wrong. Next slide, please.
Dude.
Now, what to do when you have a problem. Step 1, find out who or what caused the problem. Because if you don't, or because you didn't cause it, mama never caused problems, and you're just like mom. Step 2, either take off your shoe or go find a belt nearby. Mama used shoes for range and belts for hand-to-hand combat. Step 3, beat what or who caused the problem until they cry. Mama would make sure and wait for that crying to make sure that it was real. You never want them to fake crying to get out of a beating early. Next slide, please. Never show emotion. Mama didn't raise a crybaby, so you better never cry. Never show that you are in pain. Mom taught you pain doesn't exist. Why are you sad? Mama made sure you knew that there are kids in Africa that didn't have food. They're always more sad than you ever are, so why are you sad?
That is true.
Next slide, please. Now, you better learn to be useful. If something's broken, you better learn to fix it quick, because Mama was not happy if you broke something while she was gone. You better learn to cook. Mama was always too tired when she got home from those 3 jobs she was working, so you had to make food for yourself. Number 3, get a job. Mom didn't raise no freeloader. You better work for your stay. Learn to be frugal. You better wear your clothes until they've fallen off your body. Your shoes better be completely gone before you buy new ones. You don't have money for new clothes, do you? Number 2, if you ever want something but you can't buy it, just steal it. Mama doesn't need to know where it came from. And number 3, sell drugs. Mama just wants you to be successful. Next slide, please. Don't quit. Even if you suck at what you started, you better finish it. Mama didn't raise a quitter. If you aren't winning, it just means you're not cheating enough. Mama said, you better win no matter what. Number 3, if you're caught cheating, just bribe them. Money solves everything. Next slide, please. In conclusion, do everything you can to make Mama proud. If you're ever caught doing something that would make Mama disappointed, make sure she never finds out. And your mama is perfect. If anyone says anything different, make them disappear. Thank you. This is how to make your mama proud.
I was anticipating at the end to be like, fuck your mama. Like,
Good job, Bobby.
here we go.
Good presentation, Bobby.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
It's gonna be me.
Yep.
Okay, Nick.
Let me assert my alpha male stance. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is how you become an alpha male. Because let's just be honest, this is how you become that guy. Because let's just be honest, you're not that guy. You don't got that dog in you. And this presentation is going to teach you why are you doing that wrong. Next slide, please. Stop being a pussy. Your woman didn't want someone to complain like Caillou. Guess what, man? Caillou's 4 years old. You 18, 19, 20. Where we gonna go? This. Shut the fuck up. Look at the Spider-Man meme. That's what y'all looking like. Complaining to each other about some bullshit that don't even fucking matter. Next slide, please. Oh my goodness. Why are you sitting in your bed doing nothing? You could be out here chasing this money, going to the gym, and bagging these women. But guess what? You out here busting gallons over these women over here. What are you doing? Wake up. We must stay focused, my brothers. We must stay focused because in the end of the day, ironic asphyxiation doesn't help anyone. Next slide, please. Number 3, logic does not make sense at all. Perception is reality. What happens to me is the reality of the entire universe. My truth overrules everything. The government is programming you, bro. You're being controlled. They're manipulating you. And if you disagree, honestly, you can just shut the fuck up. Nobody gives a fuck. Next slide, please. Double standards apply to women, not men. For example, I can have sex with multiple women and not get attached. When you do it, you're nothing to me. As Martin Luther Future said, she belongs to me. She's nothing to me. Guess what? And honestly, men are better. L plus ratio. Next slide, please. In conclusion, if you ain't got a Bugatti, you ain't got multiple naked women, or you don't own your own business, you ain't worth shit. Andrew Tate is shoving these bitches off his bed, chasing this bag, fresh and fit, making 100K. What you doing? Being a lazy motherfucker. Get your ass up and become an alpha male today.
What is naked booty women?
It is what it is. It is more.
It's still funny as fuck.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
How to be a man's man. Pictured before you is what's known as a man's man. If you are less than this, then you are nothing. You are not a man's man if you are less than this. Next slide, please. Today, you will learn how to be a man's man. By a man's man, I mean the man of all them men. And not belonging to other men, because that is illegal. The picture before you is also a picture of a man's man, who is definitely not gay. What are you talking about? Next slide, please. Rule number 1. Raw dog everything.
Yes.
An example before you is what I am raw dogging right now. Did I practice this presentation? Fuck no. I'm raw dogging it. I'm swagging it. Next slide, please. All right. Your primary goal will be to make every other man in the room feel like you have the biggest penis. Not them, but you. Why, you ask? Because that's how you become a man's man. For each quarter of the year, several things must be done. At least one joke, which falls under the description of a dad joke, must be made a day. For example, what do you call something with 2 butts and also kills people? An assassin. Ha ha ha, knee slapper. And someone must tell you each day that you look like you have a big cock. You can usually achieve this by just showing it to everybody you meet. You just roll up, family function, hey, look at this thing. That's all you gotta do. That's especially at family functions. I mean, that's where you must do it. And honestly, that's all the things that are required. Next slide, please. Yeah. Areas of growth. You only do what? I think you know what I'm talking about. All right. This is one unbreakable rule. You must never tell anyone your innermost feelings, or else they will call you a wimpy woman's man and never speak to you again. I am not speaking from experience, as I am not a wimpy woman's man. As you can see or not see, you can't see me. Oh well. All right, this is a woman's man. He's like hugging her and like kissing her. It's because he just told her his innermost feelings. I mean, mans don't do that. Next slide, please. Area of focus. You must only focus on other men. That's the only thing that should be worrying you. Women should not be concerning you. When you focus on other men, you want to look directly at their cocks. For that's how you determine. That's the easiest way to determine who is the most manliest man of all. You can usually confuse other men by keeping a large banana as such in your pocket as to make them think you have the biggest cock around. I mean, you do because you're a man's man. That should be your mindset. And just forget about women. They'll come to you when you are a man's man. You do not need to worry about it.
Alright, can we put the brakes on for a second? That's actually a fucking massive banana. That is so big.
A few more things.
What do you mean by that?
You must never ask for directions. Only pussies ask for directions. I mean, this is common sense. Number 2, fuck you, Paul. You claimed I put porn in this video or PowerPoint, and I didn't. So fuck you, Mr. Balls.
That banana's pretty fucking porn-like.
Hey yo.
All right. And if you must ask for help, it can only be of the one sense. If you're asking maybe such of the opposite gender to help you out with something concerning your body, that is allowed, of course. But you must not ask for other help. I mean, you can still do it yourself better, but sometimes you just don't want to. And mans can do that sometimes. Alright, in conclusion, if you follow all these rules, you will be a man's man, as pictured in front of us. This guy named Chad. He's awesome. I know him. I go to the gym with him. He almost looks as good as I do, but not quite, you know? Also, this template I use is for like some business presentation, so this is what I ended up with. It looks kind of good. It looks alright. I mean, I did what I could. I made the best of what to do. That's what a man's man does. He makes the best of the best. Next slide, please. References.
The ultimate reference page ever created.
Let's see. Maybe this is Whammy.
It's the final countdown.
Banana. Oh, it's coming out close.
How to Be a Man by Whammy, a lesbo. Emotions, you see that? Where's it going? In the fucking trash. Feelings? No macho, my guy. No real man ever shows normal emotions. Only show anger, desire for sexy, you know what I'm talking about, and mask everything in humor. Everything that is sad or bad about your life is just comedic information for you to share and become the funniest guy in the room.
Man, you need to
Next
call us
slide,
out like that.
please.
Yeah, hold up.
Yes.
Friends, be gay with them. Always tell your homies good night. A man cannot be afraid to touch other men. If they are not the Alfredo man in this sauced up world. Remember, it's only sus if you don't say no homo afterwards. Now, the holy grail of man. Gaslight all women. Regardless of who they are, you must always remember to gaslight. Examples include using terms such as emotional. You're not passionate about this, you're just being emotional. Oh, you have an issue? I think you're whining instead of trying to come to a conclusion. Wow, it must be your time of the month. And don't forget, my personal favorite, call them liberals. Encourage them to break social norms when it benefits you, so that you, the man, do not have to do things that you don't want to. Always play devil's advocate on anything they care about. Doesn't matter what the topic is, there's always a reason that they might not be completely right. Get out there and get them things thangin', my guys.
Yes, sir! Yes, sir!
This is How to Be a Man by Andrew. First of all, we need to acquire currency. If you don't have money, if your money is not up, your funny's up. And to be a man, you can't be funny. Anyways, you need to sell your vital organs and buy some cryptocurrency. We need to make some cash fast. Get on the Bitcoin, get on the Robinhood, start investing. Second step, get a penis. We all know that penises aren't real. It's just not a real thing. To be a man, you must acquire a cock. And to do that, you must have the transitioning surgery.
There's
I thought you
no
just
way.
off topic.
There's no way.
Third step, you must build your body. Go to your local Planet Fitness.
Oh Lord.
Once you're jacked, run at random women at night. Never make them feel safe. Show them that you're a real alpha male.
No!
Destroy woman. Kill your sisters, mothers, and wives. You must eradicate all of them.
Yo.
Finally, settle down. All that murder may have you a bit tense. You know what you must do, boys. One last thing. Insert.
The forbidden fleshlight.